1. Attempting to make his, I believe, second career ARCA Menards Series appearance. First lap time, 21.687 for Jeff Smith in the number 01. Qualifying order determined by car order points coming into tonight's 200 lap main event. 21.453 in the second lap time for Jeff Smith in the number 01. The next driver slated to take time in the number 5, the City Garage Ford out of Wesley Chapel, Florida. Driver making his ARCA Menards Series debut, Michael Clayton, scheduled to be out next. So the drivers will have one warm-up lap as they pull off of turn 4, which is exactly what Michael Clayton is doing right now. Between turns 1 and 2. Michael Clayton in the team car to the Beck Monopoly number 85. Off of turn 4, looking at first ever qualifying attempt for Michael Clayton in that number 5 automobile. Way up the racetrack there in turns 3 and 4. Let's see what he does. 19.762 the first lap time for Michael Clayton. Second lap time, 19.713. Second lap time for Michael Clayton, quickest of the 2 drivers who have taken time here in General Tire Pole qualifying. The Berlin ARCA 200, the 7th round of the 2025 ARCA Menards Series season. Everybody trying to keep Butterbean Brendan Queen out of victory lane. Tour champion, already picking up 3 victories so far here in 2025. Next driver out on the speedway in the number 85, the team car. The Orlando Health Ford. She comes to us out of Lakeland, Florida, Mega Monopoly. One of 3 female drivers in the field here tonight. Becca, looking to take the green flag tonight. See if she can pick up some speed and break in to that 17-second bracket here on lap 2. Checkered flag. Oh, so close. 18.010, the second lap time for Becca Monopoly in the number 85. Next driver out onto the speedway. Out of Fredericksburg. In the number 3, DP Custom Truck and Chrome Toyota. One of the fan favorites, Big Willie Mullins. In the Daytona ARCA 200 out at Daytona International Speedway back in 2017. Willie Mullins looking at the green. A rare short track appearance for weekend. Up at his wife Diana's home track, Elko Speedway, just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Good time so far, 17.866 seconds for Willie Mullins. Willie making his first appearance in the ARCA Menards Series since the season opener at Daytona International Speedway. Second lap time, 17.625, so a good lap. Second time around for Willie Mullins, puts him on the provisional pole in the number 3. Next out onto the speedway in the number 98 Shearer Speed Toyota. Missouri. He's got the inscription Mr. Fabulous on the door. Dale Shearer, the next driver to take time here in General Tire Pole qualifying. 24 cars entered, biggest field for an ARCA Menards Series race here at Berlin Raceway since 2017. That have taken time so far here in General Tire Pole qualifying. Checkered flag here at the start-finish line, 21.272 seconds. Second lap time for Dale Shearer. That will keep him 4th of the 5 drivers who have gone so far. Start later on tonight. Chris Goldman looking at the green flag this time around. Chris picking up speed down the backstretch. Towards 3 and 4. 495, quick on lap 1. Good for third fastest of the 6 cars that have taken time here in General Tire Pole qualifying. Chris Golden timing in 3rd quick at 19.410. Young man that made his ARCA Menards Series East debut with an impressive top 10 qualifying run just down the road at Flat Rock Speedway earlier last month. Trevor Ward coming to the green flag. Trevor driving one of 5 entries out of the Andy Hubbard Fast Track High Performance Racing Stables. 2:20. First lap time, fifth quick of the 7 drivers who have taken time. So Trevor Ward locking himself into the 5th position with that first lap time, or excuse me, the second lap time of 20.275. Very consistent qualifying laps there for Trevor Ward in the number 12. Don has made over 50 appearances in the ARCA Menards series over the years. First time we've seen him back behind the wheel in a couple of seasons. Who have already registered a speed at 21.796 seconds. .352, the second lap time for Don Thompson keeps him in the 7th position of the 8 cars that have taken time. Next out onto the racetrack, in the number 48, Gary Speed Shop Ford. Out of Shelby Township, Michigan, making his 449th career ARCA Menards Series start tonight, the ultimate underdog, Brad Smith, on the racetrack. At 448 career starts, the rest of the field combined 391. That's an impressive number. Brad Smith been doing this since 1988. Looking for his second career top 10 finish here at Good for 9th overall of the 9 cars that have taken time. Red carrying the number 48 in honor of the late James Hilton. And he's going to shut it off at turn 4. Second lap time, even still quicker, 22.715. But Brad Smith still 9th, fastest of the 9 drivers who have taken time in qualifying. Next driver, no stranger to racing here on the west coast of Michigan. Back in the month of May. We're going to back it up with another strong performance here tonight. 17.428. Second lap time for Matt Kemp, but that first lap good enough to move him to the provisional pole about midway through General Tire pole qualifying here at Berlin Raceway. Next driver out onto the speedway out of Choctaw, Oklahoma. Looking for his first career top 10 finish here tonight. The top side of turns 3 and 4, he's going to cut low. Second lap time, so that first lap time locking Michael Maples into the 4th position on our provisional grid here in General Tire pole qualifying. Next out onto the racetrack. Speedway there in Morris, Illinois, where he picked up the nickname the Morris Missile. Working his way through turns 3 and 4, looking at the white bumping Michael Maples back into the 5th position. And the hammer on turn 4, checker flying in the air. 18.341. And for 4th quick for Alex Clubb in the number 03. Cars out of the past stables next out on the racetrack. Tony looking to make his 24th career ARCA Menards Series start. Finished 7th right here at Berlin Raceway back in 2023. See if he can find a little more speed here on the turn 4 this time around. Tony Cosentino. That slide on that first lap, costing him on the second lap, 17.409, but still a very good first lap. Moves Tony Cosentino to the top of the provisional leaderboard. You name him any town that we he raced into the ARCA Menards Series, he will tell you his favorite piece of joint. Full-time drivers in the ARCA Menards Series here in 2025. Got to start racing down at the Indianapolis Speedrome. Other tracks down in the central Indiana. For the pizza man. Oh, very loose into turn 3. 19.138. Would have liked to have seen what that lap time would have been had that car not jumped out from underneath him. But Brayton Laster with a nice save, keeping that car onto the outside wall and locking into that 7th position on the provisional grid. Right now, Tony Cosentino, your provisional pole sitter, and I believe that Fort Mill, South Carolina, she was fastest in practice earlier today. It's a Robusto. That's out on the racetrack. Platform. Second in the ARCA Menards Series East at Nashville. Second in the ARCA Menards Series West at Irvingdale. Second at Springfield last year. Female winner. First lap time 17.101. Move her to the top of the leaderboard. Can she be the first driver to break into the 16-second bracket here tonight? Second. 062, but an incredible second lap moves Isabella Robusto to the top of the leaderboard. And looking for her second career General Tire Pole Award, Isabella picked up her first career pole last September. Speedway already picked up a top 5 finish earlier this season at Talladega Super Speedway. After 15 cars have gone here at General Tire Pole Qualified. Next out onto the racetrack is the number 31 Michelle Bradley.com Toyota. Milwaukee, Wisconsin's Tim Goulet. Tim owns this team alongside his wife Rita, who also hops behind the wheel for the number 31 car for the season. Tim way up the racetrack there in turns 3 and 4. Second lap, 19.432 the first lap time. And he get way out of the gas and on the race there through turns 3 and 4 that time. Let's see what he does here. Actually a little bit quicker, 19.390. For 9th overall for Tim Goulet. Originally from DeSoto, Kansas, in the number 67. A top 5 finish a couple of seasons back down at Daytona International Speedway. Now an interior engineer for General Motors. General Motors products. The last couple of years, Mandy uniquely involved in engineering the dashboards of many of those new cars. First lap time 18.459, 8.459 for Mandy Chick. fastest. In the second entry from the Michael Maples Motorsports team. See what she does here on lap 2. 18.506, still 7th fastest for Manny Chick. Again, one of the 3 female drivers in action here this evening. And don't forget, race fans, we're going to have you down on the racing surface as soon as qualifying wraps up. Autograph session time for the ARCA Menards Series drivers right before they strap in and go down for 200 laps here tonight. Berlin ARCA 200. Out of the Nitro Motorsports stable out of Grimsby, Ontario, the 2024 NASCAR Pinty Series champion. Train finished 3rd in the season opener at Phoenix International Raceway. His first and only start so far this season. 16.835. Best time so far for Train Lap Switch. Bare Knuckle Flight Club, Toyota. Off a turn 4, just a tick slower, 17.041, but a great first lap for Trayton Lapsevich in the number 70. This team had Thad Moffitt behind the wheel the first 6 races of 2025. Trayton Lapsevich looking to give team owner Nick Tucker his first taste at victory lane later on here. West Virginia, the ALL Construction, Carter Caterpillar, Chevrolet for team owner Corey Orwell. And 3-time Berlin race winner Frank Kimmel, the crew chief. For Jason Kitzmiller, Jason sitting all in the top 5 in the ARCA Menards Series championship points. Jason Kitzmiller in the number 97. Sliding the car on the turn. 17.246. 3rd fastest for Jason Kitzmiller. His son Isaac leads the ARCA Menards Series East Championship standings, just 15 years of age. The Kitzmiller boys both chasing their respective championships in 2025 across the ARCA Menards Series platform. Proceed USA Toyota out of West Des Moines, Iowa, the 2014 ARCA Menards Series champion. Welcome back, Mason Mitchell to Berlin Raceway. Mason finished 2nd in his most recent appearance here at Berlin Raceway back in 2017. Looking to do one and better here tonight. 17.070, 3rd quickest for Mason Mitchell on lap 1. Does he have a little more speed here on lap 2? That car looks good and solid. 17.198, 3rd fastest for the 2014 ARCA Menards Series champion, Mason Mitchell. Mason teaming with his championship crew chief from 2014, Jamie Jones, calling the shots on the pit box. Toyota, Wallace Allen, next on the clock. Wallace, first 17.113. Still good for fourth on the leaderboard. Lawless Allen looking for his first career ARCA Menards Series short track victory here tonight at Berlin Raceway. Next on the racetrack is the number 6 Max Single Incorporated Chevrolet. Here at Berlin Raceway last year, and then second at Elko Speedway, and the closest ever finish in the history of the ARCA Menards Series. Lamar Scott takes the second closest finish, I should say, in ARCA Menards Series history last year. Just 11 thousandths of a second separated Lamar Scott from his first career victory. Let's see what he does here on lap 16.890, second quick on lap 1. He's just a tick more here on lap 2 and not great lap finish. Not gonna do it. 16.953. So second quick overall for Lamar Scott. Second in the ARCA Menards Series championship standings. Just 6 points out of the lead coming into tonight's activity. Is our points leader. Three-time winner in 2025, Butterbean, Brendan Queen, next on the clock. Kansas Speedway. And last Friday afternoon at Michigan International Speedway, the biggest state touring state in 2025. 929, third quick. For your points leader. Second lap time, just a tick slower, 17.083, but a great first lap for Brendan Queen. 17.083, his second lap time. So Butterbean will lock into that third spot on the provisional starting grid. Driver left to go here in General Tire pole qualifying. Next on the racetrack. Three victories and 3 career starts in the ARCA Menards Series East Division in 2025. And this team, the Joe Racing team, has gone to victory lane 5 times. Picking up a pair of victories as well at Phoenix Raceway and rocking his